Hey guys, so this is the review that you have been waiting for. You guys have asked me in the poll sections to bring a review on the Realme XT, and here we get it. This is my full review on the Realme XT, and it is indeed a really spectacular device. The Realme XT is a step up in design for the company. Realme have always had visually appealing designs with a focus on gradients, but the use of polycarbonate made the phones feel a bit of pedestrian when placed against recent Xiaomi hardware. But that's not the case with Realme XT. This time around, the phone is wrapped in Gorilla Glass 5, both on front and back. This alone has punched up the hand feel of the phone as well as general build quality. The phone feels luxurious and the gradients absolutely shine. In our earlier Realme XT hands-on, we brought the images of the pearl blue variant of the phone. We've since gotten our hands on the pearl white colorway, and the variant patch channels look glorious as of the Huawei P30 Pro. The phone is really good. The rest of the design is fairly run-of-the-mill with a split volume rocker on the left and the power button on the right. Placed within a metal mid-frame, the buttons have a great tactile feedback and there is no hint of wobble. There is similar design around front too. The phone doesn't stray too far away from existing trends. Between the slim bezels, you will find an amazing AMOLED display, which is with a water drop notch, of course, and a headphone jack is always there to help you out. And this was really nice of Realme to bring a really good headphone jack when everyone is getting rid of one and you are having it. And nowadays it's also got a feature. The display is really beautiful with vivid colors, not so accurate but really good for a mid-range device, and the notch is really too little. It can be ignored pretty well, and I also like how it looks in the color accuracy segment. It's not the best out there, but in the mid-range segment it can do wonders for you. I mean, all companies should opt for an AMOLED display, and I think that this is the plus point for Realme XT. There is an in-display fingerprint sensor and it works pretty fine, and it is really fast and accurate, but there is only some times when it doesn't work. I would not recommend using the Face ID of this phone though. The face unlock is pretty snappy, but it's really not secure. It unlocks even when your phone is not facing you. I mean, I'm a lot skeptical about mid-range phones being unlocked in face unlocking, and I think that it shouldn't be used at all. But it's there as an option and I really appreciate offers. The fingerprint sensor is good enough and I won't be having any complaints about it. So the Realme is rocking the ColorOS 6 and it is upgradable to Android 10 according to the latest tweet by Realme, and it also has a really good makeup, but I still do not like the feel of ColorOS, but it's snappy, it's there, and you won't notice it if you really get used to the iOS style themes. There are 4 cameras on the back, they work spectacularly well, and for a mid-range device, this is a bit of overkill looking at the 48 megapixel sensor and an 8 megapixel ultra-wide, 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The dynamic range and color accuracy has blew my mind. There are some shots when it looks oversaturated, but in most of the case and in day-to-day usage, it is pretty spectacular and I would not mind such a phone. The front camera is also pretty good, doing a really decent job, and I really like how the colors feel. The video is also good, it has an EIS and the color accuracy is good. It can shoot 4K at 30 frames per second, and I guess that's fine for most case scenarios, and you won't find a better camera than this in a mid-range segment. The mid-range phones in the night, and let's go to the gaming section. This phone is rocking the Snapdragon 712 chipset, which has two 2.3 GHz Cryo 360 Gold cores and 4 1.7 gigahertz cryo 360 cores and two also other 360 cryo cores, which are at just a bit tiny bit faster speeds, and the performance of this phone is mind-blowing. I mean literally mind-blowing. If I told you that the benchmark scores of Snapdragon 885 powered phone and the Snapdragon 712 powered phone is really identical, would you really believe me? I mean, they're really good. The phones have came a long way, and due to optimization, this phone runs like a breeze. It has the UFS 2.1 storage, which is also the reason why it really loads things really fast and also do day-to-day tasks really good. Listening to music is a really good experience on this phone. The headphone jack is not the best though. I have seen better, but for a mid-range device it was a pretty good and pleasant experience. The Realme XT's battery is pretty much the standard of this segment. A 20-watt VOOC charger, which is the VOOC 3.0, and a 4000 mAh of battery is here to rock the day. I mean, it's tough to beat, but I've seen better in mid-range phones. So this was my full review on the Realme XT, and if you want me to tell you about or suggest you about getting this phone or not, my answer is absolutely big fat yes. I mean, this is the best bang for bucks right now, and I would really suggest you to go and buy this phone if you are okay with the software though, because the software can be a little overwhelming according to your taste, depending upon what you like or not. But I think this is a really good phone to begin with, and also a really good mid-range, really good cameras, an incredible AMOLED display for its price. And what else do you want? I mean, there is fast charging, a USB Type-C, a 4000 mAh of battery, a really good mid-range processor. I think I'm not going to complain about anything in this phone except for the software, which is a personal choice to be honest. But this is my verdict, and catch you guys later. Peace.